Thank you for triggering the welcome bell. I love to see your faces in the chat, and I love to see this community go from strength to strength.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I think this one will solve it. Okay. Bread. I guess the horses have come to town.
The horses
Bread.
are on fire inside. What's happened here?
Of a 44-pound fish. And there will be a... What are you doing? What are you doing?
We're doing this just to be alive.
Good evening, friends. Welcome in. I hope you are all feeling well, are nice, are healthy, are surrounded by loved ones, and I hope you don't have a plate on your lap. Plates don't go on the lap. You will spill. You will spill your food on the carpet, and then you'll stamp it in. And if you don't have a carpet, you'll get it on the lino flooring, and then you'll slip on it, and then you'll hurt your coccyx. Has your beard gone more poodle than normal? I don't think so. I don't think so. What do you mean poodle? What do you mean? There's a lot more grey hairs that maybe helps you. You can get it all over your dog. You could drop your plate on your dog, and then your dog will eat your meal, and then your dog will smell in a way that makes you hungry. You'll become hungry for dog. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. Welcome. I hope you're all feeling good. I am tip-top. I've never been better, and I feel so responsible as a result of feeling so powerful. Can you do some effort breaths? What do you mean? Like... When I was in secondary school, me and a bunch of kids worked out that if we hyperventilate and get one of the rugby players to push right on our diaphragm, we just pass out. And we do this recreationally until one of the kids just didn't wake up. And then we got found out. Woke up after a bit. Didn't have any memories of the last fortnight. Just had quite a bit of short-term memory loss. And then a few years later in college, I was talking about how stupid we'd been in secondary school and how we'd played this passing out game and a few people I was hanging out with who were the bad kids at the college, who were the bad kids at the naughtiest college in Hull. Hello, Tip. And they were like, "Oh, I've never heard of this. Let's do this now." And so we went out to the wall round the back of the pub and did it. And then one of the girls didn't wake up. And I was saying, when I started this story, it was about how this was a bad idea. And I've been telling you, don't do it. And they decided to bring her, to hide her body in the toilets until she did eventually wake up. But it took about an hour. And I was like, I've just watched you murder someone. I've just watched you murder one of our mutual friends. And they did say she did assent to do it, knowing the risks. I think they're all lucky they're not murderers today. I think they're all lucky they're not murderers. And I just want to be clear, I never told them to do it. It's basically, this is why you shouldn't publish instructions on how to make a dirty bomb. Because someone will just do it and then they'll die, won't they? This is going to be part of a documentary one day? Nope. I'm probably one of the only people who even bothers to remember that. I think everyone else from that day went into the army and died. They're probably better off, honestly, dying in a field in Hull. I don't want to do it with the Toby Cav. I don't recommend it, Bread Santa. It does something weird to your memories. I did it a lot in secondary school, and it makes everything that's happened to you up until that point feel like a dream. It feels like you've landed in reality at 17 years old. So I every time I talk about this, someone's like, "I'm going to do that," and then they get brain damage. So do you know what? I'll keep my lips shut in future. Does this axe have a name? We just called it the passing out game, which I think even that's a bit over glamorizes it. Calling it a game, even, it's just an activity. It's just mild asphyxiation when you live in small village near Hull and there's nothing going on. It's really a small village pastime. It's not something anyone in a city, I imagine, would ever be drawn to do. You're starving your brain of oxygen. It's really not good for you. The Burnzoid, what do you think I'm saying here? I'm not an advocate for doing this. I started this all with, here's a stupid thing we did in secondary school. Yes, you shouldn't asphyxiate yourself. If there's any minors listening to this, I don't recommend this. I'm talking about this in the most this is like an after school special, talking about the dangers of asphyxiation. Just reinforcing your point. Thanks, the Burnzoid. I'm glad me and you are a united front. Mom and Dad agree. Don't get brain damage. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I'm sorry for making at least some of you consider permanently damaging your frontal cortex. Asphyxiation isn't that bad, really? This is not true.
Open.
Oh, we've got a poll up. Poll, does this sound like a good idea? 1, yeah, Sean is recommending it. 2, it seems dangerous. 3, I'm doing it now. Or 4, I'm getting a plate for my lap. Well, vote how you are. It's nothing to do with me. Honestly, even if you all do it now, my hands are clean. I've washed my hands of this. I just talked about an anecdote from my life, and if you all perform that act and end up having to go into an iron lung for your brain, then it's nothing to do with me, because I'm telling you now, don't do it. There you go. I'm exonerated. Any damage that befalls your body, mind, or soul is now completely your own doing. You're on your own. You've gained individual agency. You can live with the consequences of your actions. And yeah, if I find out, I'll feel horribly guilty, and it'll send me into a mind prison, the likes of which I'll never recover from. But don't worry about me. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I'm going to breathe a lot and then run to a table, see if that works. You really need you need a rugby player. You need someone with strong shoulders. Did your blonde nan do this? No, she didn't. If you want to breathe a lot, I recommend playing flute or tuba. Yeah? how big? How big of a guy? Like, we were in the countryside, so we had a lot of rugby players. So I'm guessing they've got to be at least like 6'2" and quite wide. Think of a guy, they have to be quite wide. Hello, Natalie. SMBB, Sean Big Boy Morley. Welcome in, welcome everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. As ever, my heart brims with gratitude. Thank you for tuning in. In particular, thank you to the Graceless Jim Reception. Thank you for the subscription. Albrot, the spookiest boy, the Burnzoid, the communist shoe cabinet, Artafki, the gnarly druid Auntie Zara. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Daskito. When I have an asked of other interest, Gravelly Hill, Erdington, Chester, Gomelon, the exquisite symbol Hot Reef, the mind-alerting Play-Doh Maggie FBK, the name's Halloumi, Imperial Halloumi, the Little Pete Pepsi Scrolls, the undefined Test Your Strength Machine Puzzle Patrol, the edgy office chair Scotland the Brave, the colossal sponge Spiffing, the sodden unicycle The Mayor Returns, the perfumed druid's bed Tip Foster, the pubic whisperer B&M Bandit, Spiffing Wait Your Turn, it's Bread Santa, the 22 times dickhead, the mind-alerting Tiffany Jazzile, the shit-fuckery Mayo Bottle Red Quixote, the overwashed time Mr. Trousers. I wish you luck on your quest, 84_Natalie. I should have listened to Cat Boxman. Got Langing,
Bread.
Definitely Rickard, the littlest Josie Russell, the sour Fanta Lemon Adamantium. Why, I haven't heard that name since the accident. Bird.exe, welcome everybody, but also Darley Salma, bonus, more points, and Mighty Fighters Just Books. Any mods can action that. I recommend you go to twitch.tv/lemonpoodle, the ponderous love potion. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you are well. I hope you are happy. I am brimming with happiness, and nothing will change that, barring the events of this stream. Now, I need to let you know a little something. There has been a new necessary security feature added to this stream. As you know, I am very conscious and aware of information and data security, and I read in the Grown Ups newspaper this morning that 1 in 2 people on the internet is a robot. And I've become very worried that many of you, my dear viewers, the usernames I see on a regular basis, how do I know you are the real deal? And I have consulted...
I will shortly leave the job that it has been the honour of my life to hold, to have had the opportunity to serve the country I love.
And so I have consulted with some information security specialists because I am aware a lot of the people on the internet are bots. Just to make sure that my viewers here on Twitch are in fact real people, I have instantiated a captcha. And if we are all able just to pass this captcha, I'm going to know these are real people. These views count. Make sure you listen to these people when they're talking in the chat. So it's not going to be very difficult. If you are a human being, this should be absolutely no problem for you. But of course, if you are a robot, this is where you will be discovered, ousted, and compounded. Okay, let's get into the data center. Now, don't mess around here because I will be using this to know who to keep and who to, scrap going forward. I've long since thought that some of you are robots, and this finally is my opportunity to, trim the digital fat. So let's start up with our first capture. It's very easy. I'm going to put an image in here that robots have been demonstrated not to be able to recognize. If you can identify this image, just put in the chat what it is. And then we'll go from there. Auntie Zara, thank you so much for the follow. But I can't be tricked. You might be a robot. So I'm just going to put a capture up and then just don't need a full sentence. Just put in the chat what it is you can see. Okay, I'll let you finish this poll because that might interfere with things if people are answering the poll. The poll here: are you a robot? Yes, no, Albot, beep. Do be aware this poll was created by Pete. It is non-binding. It proves nothing to me. No one's put yes, very wise, but of course a robot would put no as well. You could train a robot to say no to the question, are you a robot? Have you not seen Blade Runner? You have to ask them about turtles. Okay, no, Albot are both tied. How long is this poll? Probably a minute. No, 2 whole minutes on this. A 2 whole minute wait. Okay, well, yeah, fine. Just hello, Wimp Duck. Just waiting for this poll to close up. Bread. Can we have 90-second polls? I believe it accepts decimalization, yeah. Bread.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing you faces in the chat. I love seeing this community
Bread.
grow from strength to strength.
Here it comes. I haven't put it in yet, my E. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I haven't yet, but I will. We weren't in the roll call. These things happen.
Bread.
Coming late, it's what you get. Takes a little moment for the API to update.
Mug tree.
The winner is Albot, but of course, the real test is the capture. So if we can all just pause our conversations for a second, an image is going to come up and you just have to identify it, and that's all it is. We'll just run a couple of captures until I know who's a real person and who's a robot. Here we go. What's this?
I see beep.
Okay, it's not a beep. Natalie, a robot.
It's big floppy donkey dick.
Bread. No.
I see bread. I see sorry, I'm just entering a murder tournament.
I see horse. It's horse.
I see horse. I see big horse.
I see giant horse. It's Shire horse.
It's big horse.
It's dogging.
It's big haunts.
I see dog.
I see muscles.
It's the horse.
I see seahorse.
I see I don't know what that is, sorry, Sean.
It's pride.
It's I see man with rope.
It's power. It's BOOP. I see that horse is too big.
It's wonderment.
It's I see Sean Morley in a data center. It's I love you.
I see Clydesdale horse and tiny man.
I see large Jim dog.
I see friend-shaped friend.
It's a man. I see UP.
I see Caub Ori.
It's wolf.
It's undefined. I see cob horse.
I see bin bag.
I see big horse.
I see grass.
It's big boy horse.
It's ranch.
It's press any key to exit.
It's sky.
I see seashells on the seashore.
I see win32.exe.
I see no bicycles.
I see clouds.
I see horse that could kill me.
It's Verries.
It's whiners.
I see snow gruta. I see soft dog.
I see a horse who looks like he would protect my homestead.
It's best viewers at bitlybum.corb.
I see a shrunken man and a normal-sized horse.
I see the same shirt from the last 3 streams.
It's puddle.
It's I left the room when we were told what to do.
It's critical error.
I see cow.
I see. Why are you loving this so much?
It's Clumpflakes.
It's a lamia lama yeti.
I see ready to launch in 5.
I see blast coming from the east.
This is really good.
I see wabwab.
It's ready to launch in 4.
It's road surface ahead.
I see amused Sean.
I see.
I see ready to launch in 3.
It's K horse. I see beep boop beep boop RRSHSSJ.
Huh?
It's ready to launch in 2.
I see LUL. It's ready to launch in 1.
It's ha 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 ha.
I see zing.
It's a ha ha ha.
I see uniform.
I see unaccepted horse at line horse. It's launching.
I see jam.
I see pre-glue.
Okay, and
I
this? What's
see
this?
I see boxer.
It's big horns. It's French accent.
It's sign.
I see BOOM.
I see fence. It's toilet. I see this is so good.
It's I see a horse asking for a manicure.
I see eyeglass emulsion.
I see press F to pay your respects.
It's a Gottgeteshrek.
It's a lot to take in, to be honest.
I see cowboy. I see yeah ha ha.
I see clip.
I see Hans is too big.
It's lad.
I see fizz crush.
I see folder.
I see truss Enos.
I see queen killer. I see Lynn's truns.
It's cabbage.
Is Liz Truss the lettuce?
I see seashells on the seashore.
I see our best ever prime minister.
I see it's a truss.
I see a wooga hubba hubba, pretty lady alert.
It's lettuce.
Okay. And this?
It's former leader.
I see ice cream become human.
I see my favorite prime minister.
I see this is unacceptable.
It's a lot of potential in you.
I see pork markets.
I see a good reason for investing in LASIK.
It's user error.
I see cocaine on the rim of the toilet.
I see first-year drama student headshots.
It's sausage.
It's shake.
It's come goblin.
It's melt. It's about Timmer.
It's I see semen.
I see come.
I see Nigel Farage getting pissed on.
It's a large horse with a normal man.
I see politics.
I see milk.
It's yum yum.
I see launch
this,
again
what's this?
Y/N.
It's gross.
It's just give him a chance. He's saying what we're all thinking.
I see justice.
I see skill issue.
It's milkshake.
It's I see trees of green red roses too.
It's was that Welsh.
It's shake that milk.
It's horse.
I see a horse.
It's a tragedy in all of our futures.
This perfect backshots.
I see big horse.
It's horse.
It's men.
I see a big horse.
I see lesser than HTML greater than.
I see does anyone in the MSM challenge MPs when they say difficult decision? It's T.
And this?
It's horse.
What's this?
I see big horse.
I see milk.
Yeah, kind of like a horse.
It's the boys.
I see my dad.
It's disgusting.
I see a big
come quick.
problem.
The horse has arrived.
It's Lord of the Dance.
Oh, the horse.
I see the Backstreet Boys.
And
It's
now
lads' night
it's
out.
time for the. I see Gigi.
It's the beautiful gentleman.
Hello, Sean. It's me.
It's Kingsters.
The horse.
I see accursed fellows.
It's funny lads with little funny socks. Why are men so silly?
I see IKEA dancers.
It's has to stop
And
right
this?
now, please.
It's the absolute lads. Oi, 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 lads.
I see K-pop phenomenon JLS.
It's freely now the rain has gone.
It's the sex lads.
I see wire men. I see lads.
I see threatening men.
It's Maurice Marina. I see horse.
It's Yarnham by daylight.
It's Hans.
It's horse.
I see tits. It's mummy.
I see horns.
It's Sean Morrill.
I see horse.
It's sexy goat.
I see horse
Okay,
with
what's
boobs.
this?
It's horse.
I see big titty demon.
I see Baphomet.
I see my friend from in yoga on Saturday evenings.
I see big horse. It's Baphomet.
I see the way is open.
I see enormous horse.
I see would smash.
I see bus.
I see blonde Nan.
It's the Oracle of Bap June.
I see a bath mat.
I see tit horse.
I see hello Sean, it's me the horse.
It says above so below.
And this?
It's a ruddy
What's
good
this?
time.
Can anyone
It's
name this?
Vibraslap.
I see boing.
It's BOIYYWing.
I see CBT machine.
It's Vibraslap.
I see that's a Vibraslap.
It's horse.
These aren't
I
middle
see
class.
pure vibes.
I see what is that called? We had them at school.
It's Duin. It's Vibraslap baby. I see Dunk Dunk.
It's beep.
I see a natural jujitsu sorcerer.
I see.
It's get yours now with 10% off using code MALL10.
It's Sean Morley.
It's angles.
What are these?
I see maths.
I see, of course. I'll be happy to compose you a response to
Bread.
use for identifying the photo. It's a man and a woman, shaking hands
Bread.
and sharing a common dream for a better future.
It's boring shits.
I see. I think one of those voices is used in Welsh Duolingo and it's freaking me out. I see fucked perspective.
Bread.
I see maths.
I see a parallelogram.
I see parallelogram.
I see horse.
Bread.
I see reflexology.
It's Siam a robot.
Bread.
I see I'm loving angles instead.
Bread.
It's I don't see anything.
I see a
Bread.
cute as foxy nation.
It's Hans.
It's teeth.
Bread.
It's bitchies. I see
Bread.
Beaky.
I see moldy cookies.
I see yes, I'd like one, please.
I see middle class sugar.
It's fuzzy bickies.
Not middle class. Bread.
I see basket.
I see traffic lights.
It's fuzzy breakfast.
It's strawberry creams.
It's rats.
It's biscuits with marshmallow and coconut.
It's model cliss.
Bread.
I see model cuss.
I see bread.
It's Baps.
It's shoes.
I see bomb.
It's horse rolls.
It's bread.
I see Scotch Benson.
It's buns.
It's Baps.
Okay. It's
I see Sean's
okay.
buns.
I see rolls.
Okay. Well.
It's bread.
Well, it seems.
It's bread.
I see turnips.
It seems.
It's Owen.
I see a bread
It
roll.
seems-
Bam, bap, cob, bun, bum cake, bread cake.
I see bread.
It's
carbohydrates.
I see
seems
potential.
like none of.
I see Breyer.
I don't.
I see bread.
I don't know how to.
I see
I can't
pannas.
stop. I can't
see
stop it
bread.
to keep.
It's Bors Bebqui.
I can't turn
It's
this off.
bread.
There's
If you have
nothing I can do at
downloaded
this
a
point.
lot of pictures, and I see this not ending anytime soon.
It's bread.
No, it's done.
I see bread.
It's
I see
done. It
pre-Sani.
should be.
It's insufficient memory clear cache y/n.
It
It's
should have
bread.
ended.
It's your
Yeah.
point and I raise you fuck all.
I say bread vast.
It's I love delay.
Oh, I think we're done. No, it seems like we're all good here, but I may have to do more captures in future. Was that okay with everyone, as long as I can do a quick capture sometimes at the start of stream, just to weed out the robots, make sure everyone here is a human being? Did you win? Yes, you all won, with the exception of Nightbot, I'm afraid, who I think might be a bot. Sad to learn one of the Welsh Duolingo voices is a bot. Aren't they all obviously bots and all Duolingo stuff? Anyone get weeded? Yeah, Nightbot, I'm afraid, has to get banned. I think they're a bot. Did donate not bring up? Okay, good. Maybe I'll keep Nightbot around. That could be useful. Yeah, apologies to those who are awaiting custom breads. I just haven't put them in yet, but I will. I will do that. I've unbanned Nightbot. They seem to be on my side. So today we're going to be looking at the video game, The Castle of Lord Velimir. Was anyone here for the Steam Next Fest where I first looked at this? Bread. Anyone here remember looking at this? So, the Castle of Lord Velimir. Let's just take a little look here at what it is. We'll do a thorough little dive before we go in, first of all. So, The Castle of Lord Velimir was a game that I played during the Steam Next Fest, and it made a big impression on me, and I have eagerly awaited its release. The game had a lot of issues. It was not clear how to do anything. It would crash all the time, and of course, it was the only game that has ever prompted me to press 9 in order to continue. The most original and hilarious button prompt I have seen in my time as a button-pressing interactive media enjoyer. I've gone Peter K already? What do you mean? What do you mean I've gone Peter? What does this mean? That would be counted the guns? Don't remember. Do you remember? Oh, all right. I'm not doing observational comedy. I'm doing just checking out everyone's on the same page. Do you remember the stream, Sue? Do you remember streaming? Do you remember live streaming? Do you remember Steam, do you? Do you remember Yanis Varoufakis inventing the hat economy? Those were the days. Couldn't move for hats then, playing heavy, and someone goes, do you want a beret? Bloody hell, not like in my day, eh? Not like in my... Who we got?
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
So, The Castle of Lord Velimir is a game I discovered during the Steam Next Fest. It had so many issues in its development and design that seemed of great interest to me. Well, let me just read you out the blurb on Steam. Take the main role in an epic battle against encroaching darkness. Dark Souls, Super Mario Brothers, and Warcraft 3 had a baby, and it's this game. How did the baby happen, you ask? Well, it was that wild of a party. A blurb like that cannot help but make a distinct impression on the grooves of one's brain. And I did my best to go through the demo. I enjoyed every moment of it until it crashed unbearably after the frame rate slowed to somewhere south of 5 frames per second. That's absolutely AI. Yes, the author's first language is in English, and they did admit to using ChatGPT to write the description. Nevertheless, the game description sort of boasts a relatively intricate story. Let me just read the full game description. Hi and welcome in a single-player Souls-like experience. Uncover the path to Agartha, the legendary city hidden deep within the earth. Equip yourself with legendary weapons, discover powerful items, and explore secret areas brimming with lore. Beware of deadly traps, intricate elevators, and long buried secrets from the past as you navigate this dark, mysterious world. In the heart of the earth lies the ancient city of Agartha, where gods and higher beings reside. Once in cycles long past, humans were welcomed into Agartha, partaking in its divine grace and wisdom, until a grievous sin, committed by humanity, led to their expulsion, and Agartha's gates were closed to mortals forever. The gods, with their celestial foresight, constructed arks to ensure the survival of the chosen ones, humans who would bear the knowledge and warnings of each cycle to future generations. Our tale follows Lord Velimir, a warrior embarking on the ultimate quest to breach the gates of Agartha and seek forgiveness for humanity's past transgressions. Velimir's journey takes him through dungeons, underworld, and wastelands, each fraught with its own dangers and mysteries. Throughout his journey, we uncover lost knowledge and ancient artifacts that shed light on the true nature of the cycles and the divine expulsion. This knowledge holds the key to understanding the past sins and the path to redemption. For countless aeons, the world has been destroyed and nearly every living thing killed, leaving behind no more than a few survivors to warn forthcoming generations of the destruction that awaits. Every survivor tells the same rumor that only one thing survives this destruction unscathed: Agartha, the first city. The time is up. The cycle must continue, and this world must be destroyed. AI-generated content disclosure. Although I have looked, it's just capsule images were made with AI, which is just like the banner image that sells the that sort of sells the image on Steam. So as much as when you're looking at the game interior, you might think that's probably AI as well. I think it was just a lot of asset packs. Do you know if Iron Pineapple has played this? No one seemingly has played this. I saw one YouTube video of someone who had touched it but like quickly dismissed it. They couldn't get out of the castle. They never got far enough into the demo to be asked to press 9. In terms of like followers of the Steam tag, that's 0. There is only one genuine reviewer of this on Steam in the world, and they've left a positive review. But the first sentence says this game needs a lot of polish. I'm going to keep this game in the hopes that the developer fixes it a bit and I revisit it. It doesn't deserve a negative review nor a positive. I hope that progress is made. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. Please fix this game and make it playable. There are 2 other reviews, but they receive Steam keys, so they are not counted towards the total. There's a mature content description, which I'll also read out, because I think it's important to know what at some point was planned for this game. Our game contains mature themes, including depictions of intense violence, dark fantasy elements, challenging gameplay. Players will encounter combat with various adversaries, leading to intense and stylized violence. While the game does not explicitly depict sexual acts, the narrative may touch upon mature themes such as the consequences of loss, war, and sacrifice. Additionally, the game may allude to elements of drug and alcohol use in the context of the game world. It's important to note that while the game does not contain explicit depictions of sensitive topics such as sexual assault or non-consensual sex, it does delve into the streams of struggle and survival. I don't know what that means. It sounds very troubling, but also the game I played in demo contains nothing remotely like a story or characters. So I don't know what this is about. We advise discretion for players sensitive to intense violence, dark fantasy themes, and mature storylines. There may be something like this in, so I guess a content warning. I don't think the game has a story or characters or a narrative, so I don't understand what this is about. We will have to see. And then also, I looked into a little bit behind the dev. The dev said, I found some blog posts by the dev from the last few years, and I will read 2 of these out that caught my eye. And then we will have full information. How do I think to survive financially in game dev? When people asked, how do I think to survive financially in game dev world, my answer is this. I expect to earn enough to continue making games. My first game will be released on September the 2nd. It was a bit later than that, but that's what we're going to be playing, The Castle of Lord Velimir. and I managed to make decent for the first time success in gaining wish lists of around 3,000. And my plan is to release 3 games on Steam per year and to participate with each and every Steam Fest. They do go on to mention that they're like from a country with not a lot of background in game development, where the average wage is quite low, and therefore cost of living means they probably don't need a huge amount to like survive through like an international games marketplace like Steam. And in fact, we get a little bit more on their background here. A little backstory for Journey of how Castle of Lord Velimir was created, and just a little before that. In December 2020, my life took a turn I never expected. At 34, I was walking with my then girlfriend, now my wife, near the university I had left behind in 2011. It was a simple walk, but it sparked a conversation that would reignite a dream I thought was lost forever: becoming a programmer. Back then, I didn't believe it was possible. My last encounter with coding was nearly a decade earlier during my university exams. Since then, I had settled into my family's business, producing and selling high-quality smoked meat. I excelled at it, but deep down, I knew something was missing. As we walked by the university, she asked me, "Can you try to finish this? Didn't you say you were close to graduating?" Her words struck a chord. I decided to take a chance. I walked into the university and learned that I could still complete my degree by passing a few additional exams. Without hesitation, I signed up and got to work. My first exam was in C#. I hadn't touched programming in years, but I passed it within a month. That victory sparked a fire in me. I started exploring what I could do with my new skills and stumbled upon Bracky's tutorials on C# and the Unity engine. Before that, I had never even considered making games, but something clicked during that first tutorial. I was hooked. For the next 3.5 years, I immersed myself in game development. I prototyped, I learned, I created non-stop. I participated in every game jam I could find, released 7 games on itch.io, and 33 apps and games on the Google Play Store, before my account was unexpectedly deleted. Every setback was a lesson, every success a step closer to my dream. In December 2023, I started working on my first Steam game, and now, just a few weeks away from release, I've achieved over 3,000 wish lists. On September the 2nd, 2024, this game will launch, marking the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and relentless pursuit of a dream. But the journey wasn't without sacrifices. I lost friends, left my job, and faced countless challenges. Yet through it all, I learned, grew, and ultimately found a new purpose. My life has changed completely, and I know there's so much more to learn. If there's one thing I've taken from this journey, it's this: never give up on your dreams. It's never too late to start over, to learn, to grow, and to create. The road may be tough, but the destination is worth every step. Keep pushing, keep learning, and never stop creating. Friends, viewers, are you ready to see the video game called The Castle of Lord Velimir? I've just seen the trailer. Get my sub a moped or a small tractor at 16. Absolutely. I mean, it's 16 months, but thank you very much. I will buy you a tractor if you rack up 16 years. You'll have paid for a tractor by then. Okay. That ending to the trailer, was it meant to end like that? Spiffing, could you... No, let's just go straight in. We don't need the trailer. Do we want the trailer? Was the trailer good, Spiffing? Maybe we could start on the trailer. I have seen a few cuts of the trailer, and I wonder which one you've seen. It was loud. I'm sure we can manage. I kind of want the trailer. Castle of Lord Velimir. Yeah, let's see it. There are a few things. Which one did you see? There are like a few things that claim to be the trailer. Aha. Okay, great. Okay, so this is the trailer. Again, I wonder what this will be like compared to. Okay, browser audio. Connect this to this. Okay, that's not that. Okay. I'm going to get a little smaller. There you go. That's what we're going to be diving into. That is the Castle of Lord Velimir. When I played the trailer, it seems like they've patched some of this stuff out now, but when I played the trailer, the demo even, there were very many debug and test features that had been left in the game. For example, if you pressed one of them, you would slow down time by half at least, or with another you would fly. These I think have been removed, and also this prompt is not for the number 9, which I think is going to show that this is a step up from how it was. Okay, you're gonna have to let me know how the audio is. That seems like it might be a bit too loud. Here we've got 2 options. Actually, we've got more because we've got some social media options here. But we've got start game or quit, which is unreactive. Is that Papyrus? I don't think it is Papyrus, but it is similar. Okay, this isn't true because I don't have a game on here. Okay, get ready. Begin. Okay, this is the Castle of Lord Velimir. We've started in a room full of coffins. Oh, and I've picked up a sword, a broken sword. I remember some things. I can go from here and I can equip it, and I have a sword, and I can take it out with 1. These things I learned because I've played it in the demo. You can jump, you can roll. Oh, and you can press escape to actually see the controls. WAS to move, E to interact, left shift to sprint, space to jump, C to crouch, Q to roll, 1 for melee, 2 for magic, 3 for ranged. And you've got some combo options. Oh, that's not quit the menu, that's quit the game. Okay, well, we live and learn, don't we? Get ready. Okay, here we are. We've started out in some coffins. It feels very Dark Souls to start out with a bunch of coffins, but of course in those games you are an undead who has come out of a coffin, whereas here I think according to the game blood, we're Lord Velimir. So why is this our castle? Why have we come out of a coffin? Doesn't really matter. Not worth really thinking about in too much detail. Okay, equip this. Left shift is sprint and space to jump. There was a way to like hotkey onto someone, like to lock on to an enemy. You would quit a menu. No, I think that was on me. That was on me. In the demo, you could find your first sword here, which is why it tells you how to pick up here. Your instruction for how to pick up something. Here's where your sword is. And the tooltip for how to pick an item up off the floor is over here, because the sword used to be over here in the demo. Okay, combat. You just click to attack. I don't know if this has been fixed, but the game wasn't Xbox controller compatible in the demo, and I haven't thought to test that. Oh, I'm getting confused. My character is stopping to attack randomly, even though I'm not giving an input to do so, I guess. And then when I do try to attack, he's not attacking. Hello? Okay. Oh, I'm back in. Okay. Oh, okay. It's working now. Or is it? Attack. Don't climb up here. Where am I? Just, can we go somewhere where we can see? Okay, rather than a lock on, the camera sort of naturally follows. But as you can see, I'm not clicking to attack. I'm not clicking an attack button here. My character will just sometimes randomly swing off an attack. And now I am clicking attack. Now I am trying to attack and... Okay, great. I think I only won then because the character, the enemy had its health lowered by my previous encounter. Even though I died, I think I just got warped back in. Okay. Click to attack. Huh. I need to turn the volume down because that's too much. Okay, so there's something up with the attack animation because my hands are here. Oh, hang on, right. Well, watch. Do you know the idea of move buffering? Anyone understand what I mean by move buffering? And then I put my hands here. He's going to keep attacking. I think it's put a lot of attacks in a queue. And there's actually a really long cooldown. I think there's a really long move buffer queue. And so, but also your attack animation's really slow and there's a gap between it. So you can't really attack when you want to. Are you queuing? Yeah. So I just click a bunch of times, hands up. And then it'll, yeah. So that's dangerous. Okay. C for crouch, C for courage. Q for roll. Courage. What are you doing? Okay, courage. Okay, I want to make clear that I don't know why he's doing it again. This isn't me. I don't know why he's doing it. I just want to courage through this little path. Okay, courage. I think he's got a mind of his own. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not about queuing because I haven't clicked the attack button in this room once. Oh, I think I'm... What? I think there's something up. I'm going to get my Xbox controller. Could it be... Okay, it's controller enabled. I can play on a controller. That might be nicer. Hello,
Thank you so
Albro.
much for triggering the welcome bear. We love seeing new faces in the chat and love seeing this community growing from strength to strength.
If you rebind the attack button to the jump button, but that's where we fall into another problem. Rebind how? Here are our sum. This is the sum total of our graphics controls, controls, gameplay settings. Oh, I wouldn't have got up if it was anywhere far to go. I think if I run and then try to roll underneath. Yeah, there we go. Great. Okay, our first trial done. We have a health elixir. And then if I've got a feeling if I stand still, he'll start swinging the sword. No, all my theories about how the gameplay works have all been proved wrong. Fine. Try damaging. Oh, God. Hello. So if you run away, you will stop to do attacks. But I guess it's on me for, like, over-clicking, you know? Dead. Okay, the penalty for death, as far as I can tell, is that you go back into this room over here. So, I don't mind dying that much, I guess. And then roll away. And then roll? And then roll? No. Okay, so I have to just make sure I press attack. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the game suggests that there are these combos: attack, 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 attack 2. I've only able to do attack, attack, and then it waits, and then I do the first attack again. So I'm going to assume that combos really are only too long, that the 3 combo is not real. I'm getting confused about... So if it encourages you like to click in succession to do a combo, but... Oh, that was a combo there. Look, 1, 2... No, can't do it now. Sometimes it'll do a combo, but then sometimes it'll queue up 3 attacks with a long delay. And if you do that, you can't roll, you can't dodge, you can't do anything defensive. You just have to stand and look at the enemy. The poll seems to indicate the developer's confidence was misplaced. Was he truly good at selling high-quality smoked meats that they sell themselves? Bread. Nice. We're through. Oh, God. Oh, no. Don't put... Come on. Let me roll. Let me do anything. I'm dead. But then there's no penalty. Bread. There's no penalty for death. Bread. I just run back. I mean, I guess the penalty will feel more egregious the further I get in the game, and therefore the longer the run back. Oh, I don't quite like this. It's just creepy crawly enough. Are you gone? The Ring of Regeneration. Yes. Okay. That could be good, I suppose. Dagger 2. Oh, okay, they're just two daggers. Then I've got magic and then I've got rings. Let's equip. Use. Oh, it's gone. Oh, a ring just... This is a ring where if you use it, it goes. It's not equipped. It's more like a potion. You use it and it's gone. Look like a Tekken man. No, not really. I've never really played any fighting games. Okay, that ring's just gone. Let's just get back to it, huh? Oh. Where do I go then? Oh, maybe over here? Okay. One thing you could say about this game is when it's got a bit in it that's dark, it's dark. Oh, a Hellfire Cleaver, okay. And a better ring. We've picked up a better Ring of Regeneration, but I know better than to use that because I'm going to treat it more like a healing potion. And then I've got a Cleaver, which possibly is better. Oh, okay. So let's just compare item descriptions. This is the broken sword, clearly not very good. Then there's the dagger, short-range melee weapon. Then there's the dagger 2, a short-range melee weapon. Then there's the Hellfire Cleaver, used in rituals to open rifts between the Hellfire Cleaver. The Hellfire. There's no. It's on a little scroll thing, but there's no way to see it without mousing over here. Maybe if I'm on the controller, I'll have a chance. No, it's just a virtual mouse when you're on the controller. Used in the rituals between the underworld and it was used in the open rifts between to open rifts between the underworld and the surface, allowing demons to pour forth and wreak havoc. The axe is said to carry a fragment of the infernal flame, capable of burning the souls of those it strikes, leaving nothing but ashes. On equip, more damage. On equip, plus 20% crit chance. Great. That sounds better than what we had. Oh yeah, this is the smoked meats. That says locked. Fine. Another speed. I genuinely don't like these, just to let you know. But this Hellfire Axe might make short work of them. Great. What do we think of Velimir so far? I have to say, I'm having a great time. I love that couldn't attack on command. Does receiving damage do anything to that health bar in the top left? Does that actually do anything? Does that indicate anything to the player? Because I feel like... Oh, yeah, it does. It does. I see now. And then blue is stamina. It's a stamina game. I just assumed it would be magic points because it's blue. Oh, okay. Maybe a lot of my troubles have been linked to the fact I thought the stamina gauge was a magic bar. Okay, I guess I should be hitting walls to see what's behind them. Well, it's because I'm running, but I don't have to run. Oh, hello. Yes, please. Oh, yeah, I want that. I want this huge two-handed sword. They look breakable? No, of course not. Stamina is nature's magic, yeah. I cast running and moving around. Being near it seems to play a little magic item noise, but I just don't think I can interact with it, unfortunately. It seems like a big tease. It doesn't seem to be like stuck or anything. Maybe it's been like stabbed into the floor and I can't lift it. Jump up onto the pedestal, yeah. Hopefully, if I'm on the same like Y level as it, it will count. I don't think it'll let me on. I don't think it wants me up there. I would love this sword. Don't get me wrong. And it doesn't look like it's just a background decoration, right? It's not like a sword on the wall or something. It's like right there and makes a noise. Can you hear that noise? It's faint, but it's there. It's a bonfire. Do you think so? The save point. Well, I guess I'll have to go and get dead. Alright, let's work out which way is progress. And now we get some stamina and then we roll. Okay. Maybe I'm learning how to play. Dagger 3. Do you think dagger 3 indicates like it's the third best dagger? Or like, you know, the third least bad dagger? Oh, what's this? A whispering moonblade. Okay, someone does like the Soul series, I think, if you want a moon sword. Moon sword's a bit of a telltale weapon name. One thing I'll give it, when it's dark, it's really, really too dark. They really take shadows and go, what if it's just literally completely black? Okay, so this is if I went the other way from the bonfire sword. I think it's a safe spot. That would make some sense. Okay, a harder enemy. I've flown over it with an aerial combo. Get my stamina back. Just a glancing hit and then hopefully not. I don't think I'm taking any damage. Okay, great. Great. Shiny demon pulverized. What's this? Nothing. Not that I'd be able to tell because every shadow is an inky black void. Nice. I love the breaking animation there. What about this? No, you've climbed up instead. I think that's too high up to automatically climb. What if I wanted to try and go through an entrance like that? Climbing is good. I like that the climbing's there. It's just a little bit sensitive. What's this? Oh, I like this skeleton hand coming out the wall here. That's gaming. Oh, this is different. This wasn't here before. I want to say as well, if you didn't catch when I played the demo, this does open up into a full open world game. Oh, what's this? A Blood Moon Crescent. Is that a different kind of axe? The Blood Moon Crescent was... Is this better? It says it's a rare item, so I guess it's better. I would love some damage numbers if I'm having to choose between weapons. It's rare. Yeah, but did you not see the item description from before? The Blood Moon Crescent was clipped during a lunar thing during the heart of Agartha's sacred temple. It was said to have been wielded by a warrior who sought to bring balance between the realms of the living and the dead. The axe is imbued with the power of the blood moon, granted its wielder immense strength during the night, but cursing them with a bloodlust that cannot be quenched until dawn. You want to get a fleece? Yeah, it's chilly, isn't it? Autumn's really come. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know anything about full damage, but it seems to be suggesting I go over here. Ow! That nearly killed me. I mean, it felt like it was suggesting this was the way to go. I mean, I'm no fool, right? There was a bridge leading to a place that you can drop down onto. I don't think I'm mad for thinking, okay. Nope. Is that intentional? Was that an intentional climb up? Developer intended climb up? Is the flame a thing? Oh, well, I mean, I don't think it's wise of me to put my body in or near the flame, right? What am I supposed to do here? What's expected or intended here? Down? There is another area down. It will definitely kill me. But I could use my ring of restoration, get full health, and then try. You can climb a door, but not a mountain. Yeah, this feels... It looks more climbable. It looks more realistic that you could clamber up there if you were like, you know, an able-bodied warrior. do it. All right. I don't seem to be able to do anything else. Oh. But there's a lip. Oh, yes. Oh, that's gaming. I'm not going down. I don't want to die. In fact, I'm going to use my Ring of Restoration. Is this the intended route? Doesn't feel like it, does it? Doesn't feel like I've gone correctly. Was there an intended route? Doesn't seem to be any other way to get here other than dropping down from the top, but then there was no route to the top. So I'm a little confused. Do you think this is secret? I didn't see anywhere else to... What's use? E is interact. E. There's no... Oh, there is. There is something behind there. How do I get there? E to interact. Is it locked? Am I supposed to have a key? Am I supposed to understand? The door opens from the other side? Maybe. Look how big the key would have to be compared to my head. Does the door have a health bar? What do you think? I should just punch and kick it? It a little bit feels like I could air combo up to the top of the arch. We tried knocking. Well, I feel like this is a form of knocking, isn't it? No, I'm not going to be able to. I'll run out of stamina, I think. There's no way. There's no way. I might have to die, but what a waste of my rare Ring of Regeneration. There's not a further drop down, is there? No, that's all void. Oh, there is. There is a further drop down. Well, let's just try my chances with this. Why is this here? No. No. Oh, I can stand on the... No, I'm dead. It doesn't matter, though, because the penalty for death is very minor. Dead as bread. I mean, can I go up here? Yeah. And that means I can run around. You know what? I'd love a light source. I'd love like a little torch I could hold in my hands. Are there any souls? Do you know, that's what I'm wondering. Is there any level up? Is there any way of getting your character more powerful? Like, if this is my stamina meter like this for the entire game, that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Oh, we have figured something out. That means that big sword is not a save point. It's not a campfire. It's not a Dark Souls bonfire. I can just see a lot of level geometry over here. Normally you'd hide that when you'd put this, you'd cover this corridor so I can't see just the loose level geometry. Okay, this is where I got to before. I think if this was a save point, I'd be able to interact with it. This could be breakable. No. There's just no way of knowing, really, is there? Fine. Did you try E on it? Yes, I did. Don't you worry. So, I'm trying to remember from the demo here. You meet the demon, and then you go right. Yeah, so they've changed that. That's different now. That's this. It's unfathomable what you're supposed to do. Don't climb every surface you see. Hit this? No, just hit it with an axe. You definitely go via this room to progress. Just climbing everything. Well, it has to be this then. Like, I know at times the game's janky and whatever, but obviously this is progress. You don't put this here otherwise. Oh, it's... It's quite hard to jump that. Well, that's probably me. That's probably me done in. Yeah, I think that's fair to say I've died. Does the fire hurt? You know what? We shouldn't take things for granted, should we? Let me head back over. Bread. And I went over there. That's nothing, right? But then again... Oh no, that is where I'm about to head. So if all that that's doing is getting me up here, there's no point trying to... So this is interesting. It does... That seems to be a big boss. Can you see that there's a guy through there? But I'll worry about him later because I can't get through this door. Unless I try and just clip through or something. I feel like if I really dedicated some time, I could... Am I stuck on the ceiling? Am I first person mode flying? Why? Well, this is going to be my way through... Oh. I think if I can learn to fly on command, then that's my way past the big door. I can go around it. Let me see if I can learn to do that again. Just punch a lot on the ceiling. Yeah, and then zoom in a lot. First person mode. No. I will figure it out. But I should figure it out nearer the demon. Okay, is this a breakable wall? Sure. Fine. Oh. I had an enemy noise. I think there's an enemy there. Oh, it's just a little skeleton guy. It's just a normal guy. Oh, I wish he didn't just climb everything like that. Okay, we're good. So maybe this is progress. Maybe they've changed things around. Oh, God. I think that room full of swinging blades is probably the way to go, but let's not take anything from Peasant's Cudgel. Yeah, Peasant been adding iron nails into their baseball bat, have they? Sure that wasn't pulled from a zombie survival game. Oh, and a ladder. Great, let's climb. Great. Well, good introduction to ladders, I suppose. I'm glad that was there. Is the bridge climbable? No, I think maybe this is progress. Just because the other thing was nothing. And then, of course, we've got a pit. Here are the deadly traps. Only thing left now are the intricate elevators. And then a little devil guy. I don't think I've made contact once. Let me try that again with full stamina. We're really struggling to make contact here. What is going... Oh, he's dead. Oh. Huh? Get dead. Get killed. Oh, we're having trouble here. Hello? This was your first game, huh? And you're 38. There we go, you're dead. Nope. You're still around. Are you... Oh, yeah, good dodge. Probably why you haven't taken any damage so far. And then just an obvious strike that passes straight through your body. Kabam! Kabam! Well, I don't see any reason to spend any more time on you. You're impervious to harm, but also can't hurt. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm increasingly glad that there's no... Was this always here? Was there always a spike trap here? That wasn't there before, was it? Is that part of the game design that You have to run back from one point, but they add new traps. Fair enough if it is. That's fun. Oh. Oh, hello. What's that? Why can I see through there? Do you know what? It might be the camera clipping. I'm not gonna... I've got enough to worry about. I'd be like Returnal. This could be like Returnal. I honestly think we can't completely rule out that this will turn out to be a good game. I think it would be churlish at this early stage to be dismissing it. Okay, well, we found something out. We went through a hidden wall over here. I do like... Just imagine pitching this as a Dark Souls alternative. When you die, all the enemies are still dead. Oh, that didn't kill me. Very clumsy of me. Okay, I'm just going to ignore you. I think I've decided it's safe to just pretend you don't exist. And then this... Oh. Okay, doesn't count. Isn't real. Here's one of the intricate elevators we've been promised. Hell yeah. Look at this. No, I played Return. I really liked it. A thing. Another thing. Another thing. Is this just showing me here all the monsters you might fight? That's fun. Here are just a bit... Oh. Okay, well, I've seen the gallery of monster models. Back up, please. Back up. Yeah, I've seen the gallery. Back up. I can't even jump that gap, though. It's not even like I've got to go and fight them. I can't get over there. Back up. Please. Do you think they did this just for the trailer? Do you think this was just like a player's not supposed to be here? But I didn't do anything mad. I didn't go out of bounds to get here. I broke a wall. I broke a wall around the corner from when it says you can break walls to find hidden areas. Yes, I should just get good. I mean, I could try going over there. I've got a feeling these are for display purposes and that they won't have AI. Okay, let me exhaust. What could I possibly need to do to go up? Like jump? Pressure plate? Jump? Just jump on it? Are these going to be like bosses later on and they're sort of giving me a little taste? Break wall, press 9. I will press 9, why not? Maybe I'll press every number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Only 1 does anything at the moment. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay. Axe out. Let's try and... Oh god, it got projectiles. And I don't think it needs to realistically aim the projectiles. I think it just comes out of the body facing me. Yeah, great. Am I doing damage? Because other things give me damage numbers. And with... Okay, great. Well, I've killed this demonstration enemy. You can need a co-pilot? No. Look, this is just enough that I can handle thinking about this and getting through it. If I start arguing with a gnome, I'll never get anywhere. Thank you, Albrock. Well, the real question is, what happens now? I'm just got to die, haven't I? There's just nothing I can do here. Here's the thing that gets me, right? The developer knows the game they've made. The developer knows the game they've made. But they've mentioned that the story of the game has, like, sex and loss and suffering and stuff in it. So, when does that stuff happen? Like, when do they believe... Right, because this is a dev testing area, which is completely accessible via normal gameplay, they haven't put the death barrier in, because it's just a dev testing area. So why don't I just run over here? This is the loss and suffering. I'm having a great time. Ah, bread. Okay, nearly there. Are people having fun, by the way? I'm enjoying myself. But I'm aware that some people have long since tuned out. We are watching the Castle of Lord Velimir. Look, I'm not being like ironic or anything. At some point the developer believes there is a story. That is in the Steam description. They believe there is a story, and also they believe that it has content that's like worthy of content warning. So when does that bit happen? When do we meet people? When are there events? When is there a narrative? Bread. Like, I honestly, I think at some point the story will happen, and you can't write it off until we've heard that story. What do we know so far? The story hasn't been very detailed in the Steam description, but essentially there's a cyclic nature of death and rebirth, and human beings have at some point... This looks really hard. This looks actually seriously quite hard. Will they line up to make a more plausible swinging pattern? Was this oh, here we go. That wasn't bad, hey? That wasn't bad. This is way too hard. What are you doing? This is ridiculous. The first one of these it shows me is this hard. Okay, now. Ow. No! One hit! Bread. Oh, my life. Bread. Oh, I need to do this, right? And I should at least deploy the skill issue. It could have been. I forgot I've got this combat roll. So I will take the L on that. Sean, I cannot overstate how much it looks like you respawn in Limbo of the Lost. Oh, yes, because of the precise angle and the backgrounds. I suppose when you play enough low-budget fantasy game, everything starts to look like Limbo of the Lost. It's ludicrous that the traps are so hard straight out of the gate. I'm starting to think I'm not supposed to be here. Do you know, I'm really coming around to the idea that I'm not supposed to be here at all. This is not intended for players. I just think this is just to make the trailer. The one enemy we meet here doesn't have any ability to damage or be damaged. There's a whole elevator you can go to that just clearly isn't meant for the player. Trailer zone. Please explain this. One sec, I need to sneeze. Thank you, Josie. Please explain. The perspective is done on my mouse. So I've got keyboard keys that are running around, and the perspective is my mouse. So I'm trying to keep it sensible and smooth, but that's why it will be jerky sometimes. Okay, at some point they will sort of line up now. Do you know what? I think they haven't lined up well enough either time. I think I'm just getting lucky. But look, there's something beyond it, isn't there? There's something over there. Oh, nearly got me. Oh, and then these are instant kill traps. And directly behind it is that. I couldn't... That's not the way, is it? There's no way on earth that's the intended route. Here, I'm going to switch to Xbox controller. If all I'm doing is running around, I should do it in the more comfortable way. No, don't tell me... Okay. Oh god, run is push stick in. You have to push stick in to run. Oh, I'm going to end up doing it on keyboard, aren't I? I'm not pushing the stick in. I'm going to try and search for the way, for the route to go. I'm desperately lost. Is it toggle? No. You have to have the stick in while you are running in order to run. Well, I mean, this looks breakable. Should we just try this again? More things have been breakable than I thought. I'm just going to hit this a few times. Or maybe this sword is part of it. Have I hit the sword? There hasn't been a lot of interactions, really, with just hitting things. No, that isn't it. And that's... Is this a route? Oh, God. Oh, God. What's happening? Okay, stop doing that. Is that... Okay, is this a breakable wall? Doesn't seem like it, does it? But then I just wouldn't put it past the developer just to have it have a really high health breakable wall. And over here? Anything? And that is... In here is the main... No, it's just a inky black corridor that terminates with geometry that the player character immediately attempts to climb up. Fine. Is this a breakable wall? Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, well, let's try and kill... Oh, God, I haven't seen these guys before. They look tough. These guys were in the trailer as well. These guys look actually quite tough. Ow, ow, they've got my combo. Oh, you're going to kill me, but that's fine. Because I don't think this thing will go back to full health. I think I go back to full health and the start, but this guy's still been hit 3 times. So, I mean, you can defeat anything in this game. But you don't need to get good. You just need to be quite patient. Addy? Yeah, I hit him. I'm a bit confused, because when you first meet enemies, they they do damage numbers. You hit them and it will say 30 or something. And that's just gone from the game. Damage numbers fell off. Oh, he's patrolling, is he? Oh, jeez. That's my 3-hit combo as well. Which feels cheeky. Okay, that's tough. Hello, Fluffy. Yes, a lot of interactions don't seem to happen. Bread. Absolutely relentless. Yes. Do you know, I have to say, it's really hard. I can't imagine the difficulty is intentional, but it's a ruthlessly hard game. The traps are mind-bogglingly tough. And look, he's coming closer and closer to spawn. When I respawn, he just starts walking to my position. And when I get even remotely close, he just does a massive combo with no pause and no break. My only advantage is that if I die, I'd have no consequences. Harry, there's nothing like that. I only have one way of attacking, and that's left clicking. And there's a suggestion that if I left click once and then right click once. Oh, it does say mouse 2 is attack 2. But I'm pressing mouse 2 now and it doesn't do anything. So that's that. Kite him to the traps. Oh, yeah. Kite him to the hall of ludicrous traps. I have a feeling because he's patrolling to my area, he's going to be standing between me and the route to the traps in a way that might be... No. There's kite in space. You come in? I presume you're chasing me. No, you're walking at a menacingly slow speed. Fine. But you are coming, right? Nice. Okay. What happens when it spawn locks you? Well, I can always get a couple of hits in, right? I spawn with my axe in my hand. And I'm not one hit, so I would win that war of attrition because I keep respawning. Weren't there 2 of them? There were 3 enemies in total. These were the two like supporting enemy minions. And then there was a much bigger guy. But let's just do proof of concept on this guy first. I really like that he'll pathfind to me from anywhere, seemingly. He will just follow me anywhere. Although I could plausibly believe this isn't part of his pathing because I've become convinced this was not intended for the player. Okay, you come in? Are you going to be able to pathfind around this hole? Yeah, you're coming. Aren't you? Oh, it thinks it's a wall. Its AI's like, that's a wall. What? I'm beyond the wall now. Ow! Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Ugh. Well, I'm probably better off getting him to... Oh, hello. I could pathfind him to this. Would that help me? We have no evidence that traps harm the enemy. Sorry, just checking my audio. Forgetting that I'm... the game capture won't pick this up, so I have to just share desktop. Which means if I press the Windows key to free my mouse. Well, the 3rd hit of his combo is that downwards thing. Are there any other traps? Let's just bring him to spawn. I do think that's going to be quicker than anything else. You like how I can see the swinging axes up there? Like, there's just so much open geometry. And that's not even like a resource thing. It wouldn't have... Would it have been that hard to copy that ceiling and put it over this? Oh, this is why he never got closer to spawn. He can't. He can't handle this lip. Oh fuck. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Clearly quite wrong on that front. Oh jeez. Oh. Oh, what? You're leashed here? No, you're not. No, you're not. I don't understand the logic. Sometimes you turn around, sometimes you don't. Why you? You will approach me, but then. Yeah, he must be tethered. He's tethered to this area. Fine. Well, it's a lot closer to spawn, I suppose. Hit him. Hit this guy. Ahmed, I already have the best viewers anyone could ask for. Bread. Well, no, they weren't here for the capture, fortunately. They didn't know Big Honts. You need a faster weapon? We have no idea how much DPS I'm putting out. There's no way of evaluating. I need this faster, this slower. You know what, I probably do. I mean, you're probably right. It's just we haven't got a lot to go on. I can see the axe head of my axe clonking on him. Let's try something else. Let's try a different moveset. We could try the Peasant's Cudgel. That's probably a bit faster. Bam, bam, bam. The demon immune to damage? I mean, they may have put those guys there as another, like, just for the trailer. But there's no way of knowing. I could hit it one more time and it could be dead. You've got no real feedback on what's happening. Who knows, yeah. I'm just going to start treating that guy like an environmental threat. I think the worst thing I've done is unlocked those breakable walls. They've confused me to no end, and I think they're all wild goose chases. Well, I don't think they're a starter enemy. I think the developer wanted to put some harder enemies somewhere visible in the trailer and just pop them as a accidental thing. Hello, Harry. Harry, we're playing one of the most torturous games I've ever come across. I'm having a wonderful time. You missed the newest stream feature, but you'll get a chance to see one again in the future, I'm sure. So look, there's another one of these demons, and there's this other larger thing. And is there something in this room I might want? Yeah, I could sit on the chair. If you kill them, you get to sit on the chair. Bread. Great. That's my reward. Well, I've done it now. I've sat on the chair. Harry, just to give you some context, I believe that the developer of this game put some impossible to kill late game enemies into this starting area just for the purposes of video recording it for the trailer, but I have accidentally let them out and they are stalking the castle. They can kill me very easily, and I do not seem to be able to do damage to them at all. And there's one now. So I just need to run past. Also, I've got no idea what to do or where to go. I've got two ways I can go, and both of them seem impossible. One of them is filled with a sequence of traps that is so hard it is unfair. This is the beginning of a game. This is the tutorial. And there are trap sequences that belong at the very end of like a platforming game. Even then, maybe a bit too hard. And then there's this other route, which is this fire route, which leads just to a locked door. Oh, God. It just leads to a locked door, and then that's it. Bread. Oh, and if you die, the saving grace of the game is that if you die, you just come back, and all the enemies are still dead. And if you're in the middle of a fight with an enemy and you respawn, it's already taken the damage from that fight. So you could just whittle everything down with patience and repetition. Yeah, it is. It's brutally poor. That's the traditional way games work before Souls. It depends what you count as the traditional. In the traditional era, games couldn't hold memory about enemy position or damage or whatever. They'd just, every room would start out roughly the same. Every room would reset if you walk to the edge and back. Please, 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 please. I don't think it's traditional that enemies, that if you die and start a level again, enemies are still at half health. Could you name me a game that works like that? Like, if we want to say, what's a traditional thing with damage states? Like, Final Fantasy 2. You do a boss and you die and you start the boss again. That boss is on full health. You don't... When do you resume an encounter? What are you talking about, Oracle? COD is trad, but in COD. Oh, as in, yeah, okay, yeah, in COD, actually, if you're playing a multiplayer game and you respawn, well, by that point, everyone's health has probably respawned, because you get heal over time in COD, right? Apple dunking, yeah. Yeah, the apples degrade over time, yeah. No one reset the apples. Can we play COD for Fishmas? I can put it in the tombola. I'd like a broad range of possibilities. But how would you catch a fish? That's my question. You get to choose. Is that part of Fishmas? Hello, Des Lennis. Fish. Come on. Okay. So, I think Imperial asked, does the fire actually even hurt you? It's worth testing, isn't it? Okay, that makes life a lot easier. No, it doesn't do anything. You never asked for that. Yeah, no damage. Yeah, sorry. All that time spent avoiding the fire, no point. Well, it was a good shout. Let's just jump straight through the fire. Okay. Now, this route is the one that looks the most plausibly the developer intended route. It doesn't involve breaking any doors. It doesn't involve anything that feels like a secret. You simply walk through the corridors. This route is open and visible, and it's brightly lit with fire and flame. Bread. And also, I remember from the demo, this is the route that led towards the second bit of the demo. This was progress within the demo of this game. But now there is this long bridge. All you can do is drop down here, and there is no viable way to proceed. Bread. But I did manage to sort of clip up over here. If you punch against the surface, you will rise. Bread. And then here's where I get more confused. We're going to drop down here. This might kill us. No, okay, that's good. And then the only thing I can find is this door, and there's no way past. Bread. I just want to scroll up on the chat. Oh no, are we using a Fishmas tombola? I thought it was supposed to be vibes based on Moby Game screenshot. I don't really remember. Apparently, I've agreed that Oracle gets to choose. But maybe I can honor that. I think Fishmas is saved, so that would be a provable claim that I've said that. Try and glitch? I mean, if I can just try and... You know how he loves to climb? We probably only need to get up to that first bit that juts out slightly. Don't honor that. Why? I said something, and someone wants me to honor what I said. No, it's really high. Can I try and climb on this lock? He loves to climb other things. Fish. Doesn't seem wise. Why? So please make it accessible for Noobs Game. It's going to be a game that everyone can play for free, as long as they don't mind. You know, I think ethically it's fine to find extra legal ways of playing games that literally can't be legally played or acquired. Though some people will be using original hardware, I'm sure. What is Fishmas? Oh, Burnzoid. Fishmas is something we do every December, where we do a big competition, and everyone who can possibly can in any sense has to live stream themselves in the same, like, what is it, 1 hour, 2 hour period, playing an old fishing game, and whoever catches the biggest fish at the end wins a hat. That's roughly Fishmas. And honestly, it's about 5 times as good as it sounds. Then we gave it 2 hours. Yeah, and you have to... Oracle won, but he didn't VOD it, so there was no record of the fish. So it's been a running joke since Fishmas regarding Oracle, is that we don't believe his claims and he's unable to record them and doesn't know what VODs are. It's a weak joke, but Fishmas was such a heady time. Sean, what? What? Why is everyone saying Sean? I think Oracle cheated. Oracle didn't cheat. Come on. There were witnesses. There were eyewitnesses. Bread. Oracle didn't cheat. Why is everyone saying Sean? Bread. Oh, this game. What am I supposed to do? The thing is, there is an open world outside of this castle with horses you can ride. There's like loads of stuff. So like, I don't think they're trying to disguise the lack of content. There is definitely more content than this. I don't know how to get past this door. Try the handle. What, should I punch it? I'm pressing E, which it says interact, but let's press every other button as well. That's inventory. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, that's just walking. That's just me pressing part of WASD. That's crunch. Crunch. Oh, tab. Tab does something. What's tab do? Look at this pose change. That's tab. And it's not listed here. What is that doing? It puts me in more of a fighting stance. Console. Let me try and bring up the console. F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, F... Oh, I took a screenshot via Steam. What does the game want me to do? What am I supposed to do? There must be something intended. There must be something that I'm supposed to do. Climb up there, please. Please, for the love of Velimir, just climb up over the arch. If I can get you to do that from here. Climb. Oh. Okay, don't do that flip. That flip's confusing you. That flip is getting your brain all muddled. Just do the punches, get the height, but don't flip. Yes. You just insist on flipping. Is this the sleeper hit? This is my game of the year. The thing is, right, a simple game, we would have breezed past it, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. But look at me, I've got in puzzles. I keep thinking, what did the developer intend? And you know what? You do that with good art. You think, what did the maker of this art intend? Well, I'm thinking it right now. I'm forcing myself to go into... Well, I can't remember what the developer calls themselves or what the development studio goes by. But there must have been something intended. You've got an interact button, E. And you're not saying it's locked. I presume it's locked. The only thing I can think of is it's locked. It has a what do you call it? A keyhole. Although, admittedly, that keyhole goes straight into the wood on the other side. It's not. So that's just an odd keyhole. Are you in art appreciation mode? No, I'm in gamer mode. I'm playing a video game. Oh, if I could just stand on that torch. That torch isn't doing me any favors, but if I could stand on it. Oh, God. Ugh. Bread. Are you also hiding the activate Windows watermark? That's why I'm here. That's why I sit in this corner. Nothing will make me activate Windows. Okay, we're just going to have to try and clip around or on something. Somewhere. Speedrunners work this out all the time. There's got to be a way around it. There's got to be a way to play this game. Would you activate Windows? That meant top. Oh, no, I don't want to do a murder. I think there's a deep and fascinating irony in how Captain Tom dies. I wouldn't kill him. That would make me no better than Captain Tom. Where is the very starting area? Well, just back there where I came from, where I died. Okay, there's this guy. I think I've got a generous amount of iframes during the roll. And once I've gone past him, he will not stop following me. Which needs to be... Oh, God. Move. Let me live. Let me survive. Let me live to old age. And then that... I mean, I could always have a go at this again. It could be that this is the intended route. I'm missing... The problem is that I can't go in here in full health because that demon always ends up hitting me. Okay. This guy is fully glitched out. It just cannot hurt me. Can you hurt me? Try and hurt me. Not worth checking, is it? Now... Okay, great. And I managed this. I have found the relevant discussion. Sean said he's okay with Oracle picking that community is to generate a short list of his options. Oh, okay, so the community picks the thing that then Oracle ultimately picks from. Seems like an okay concession as concessions go. Bread. Oh boy, okay. 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 Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bread. What? Okay. Okay, we've never been this far before. Something bad is going to happen and I am absolutely on edge about it. Something bad is going to happen and I am on edge. Oh, a bow. Well, that's worth it. Even if I die now, I've got a bow. Do I have arrows? Oh, I'm going to die to those guys. Or will I? I've got a bow, haven't I? So, equip my bow. And now I could just shoot my bow at everyone. Oh, the game's gotten good. I can just headshot skeletons from a distance. It's trivialized. The game's trivial. Great, because I hated the combat. The combat really wasn't fun. You have almost 0 health. Yes, that's why I'm on edge. Oh, fuck off. I should have shot. Lift back up. Lift back up, please. Lift up. Lift, go back up. Lift back up, please. Please lift back up. Lift goes down, and then that means it can go up as well. Trivialize this. Well, I'm going to run over to the right. I've got to dodge. Test keeper. You shouldn't say that in the final release. Ready to get trivialized. Oh no, my bullets bounce off. Oh no. He sort of jerked his head back like that bothered him. Oh, he could be the keeper of Tess, you're right. Oh, we're good, we're good. Another demon, sorry, I read it as dreamin'. Another demon fallen. Okay, great. And what you got in there? I saw an item pickup, but it's deep in your body. It was a bow. Did I get it? No. There is an item in him, but he's so big I can't get close enough to the item to pick it up. And it's a better bow. So I really want it. But he's too big. But I saw it for a second. Oh. Well, it took less than a year for one person to make this. And games like this... Oh, nice, good. What? What? What did you say? Huh? Yeah, I am back at the start. That implies I could have jumped up there and jumped up here. That was the beginning of the game. I could have jumped up here off of there and just been done with it. Oh, you're kidding me. I could have just jumped up and jumped up. I could have just got here straight away. I think he said something like meet your end. It was something generic. It wasn't interesting. Oh, I'm not going to risk it, but if I die, I guess that'll be invaluable information. I'm so hacked off by that. I could have just come, trivialized it. I wouldn't have had the bow, though, in fairness to me. I would never have had the bow, which means I never would have killed this guy, realistically. I think the bow's timed out or something. I can't get it. They've made the boss too big to get the item he drops. They have made the boss too big for you to get the item the boss drops. Ugh. Can you jump on his body? Let's give it a go. Because I only need to get the item pickup pop-up for like a frame, right? I should jump onto him from this edge because it's less dangerous. No, he is an invisible wall. Will you be submitting a bug report? Oh, actually, this Steam, the latest update in the store page is that they've got rid of most major bugs. Oh, in fact, did they say all major bugs? They might have said that we've gotten rid of all major bugs. So, I think this is all developer intended now. You drop anything? A soul, an Agarthan Nightblade, and a soul sever. The thing I like about this is it's a lot about like picking up weapons and having new weapons. I like that in an RPG, especially an action RPG. But you've got no information about what's good and what's bad. You've got this long piece of lore that you can't ever read because it scrolls too fast. But you don't know, does this do more damage? You're not given anything. There's so few numbers. And at the very beginning of the game, the like tutorial enemies. Hello, SK the Crusader. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you're all good. How are you all doing? What were you all up to? A shout out to SK the Crusader. A very good streamer. Very good politics. One of the few streamers reliably good takes. Thank you so much. Welcome there from Mighty Fighting.
I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
So if anyone here of my lot doesn't follow SK, give your head a little wobble. and get following. Catching up with the news and Keith freezing our nans. Yeah, what was the story was that New Labour didn't do any kind of impact assessment before deciding to put was it a cap or is it a reduction on winter fuel allowance? So they are. It's an interesting block to pick because I guess what is their stats telling them that's a traditionally Tory block, so they can freeze. Like they have to pick a demographic to alienate with big cuts because of Rachel Reeves's desire to sink everyone into turmoil. Also made a new image of Rachel Reeves called Rachel Freeze. That has potential. That is going to take Blue Sky by storm. They just paused all the deals for Northern Ireland, which the councils were depending on. They did it a week before the money was going to be released. They're cutting it. That's brutal. Well, how do you think are the Red Tops going to go for them on this? Are the Red Tops going to go anti-austerity because it's Labour now? Or have they been won over? They did a risk assessment when they were in opposition, but I guess they didn't like it for some reason. Yeah, sure. Need to die before this 22 billion black hole kills us. Labour is nasty at the moment. It's just brutal. Oh, is there a night-day cycle? Oh, just to let you know what I'm doing, because to look at it, you'd think I'm wasting my life. I am playing the worst game that I found in the Steam Next Fest demo and doing my best to get into it. It advertised itself as having a story. It was made by someone, I don't know where they're from, but they do sort of self-define as being from a relatively poor country. They finished their degree in coding at 34 and made this game in less than a year. And they plan on putting out like 3 games a year called The Castle of Lord Velimir, and it's brutally hard and confusing. And only now that I've got past what I think is the tutorial demo, do you see that there's all this open geometry? Also, it didn't look like this at all. It was like really, really dark. And now I think it's day-night cycled itself into looking egregious. No, Britain doesn't have a day-night cycle. Britain is perpetually grey. So, what? Huh? Don't tell Naomi Wolf that. Oh yeah, so we read about the developer, and they said before that they were working like full-time their entire adult life, working in the family business selling high-quality smoked meats, but they threw it all away to make this. One thing that the design of this game is always plagued by is an absolute lack of clarity as where to go. You would think every instinct you have is that it's funneling you into this cave. And this cave seems to lead to another boss, but also wildly too dark to see and clearly no way over there. There's just no route, and I think that's a lethal fall drop. Are there saves? I don't know. I've clicked every button on the keyboard trying to find out how to do anything. The very prospect that you cannot save the game is making me feel sick. This has taken me 2.5 hours. And the idea that that's that at the end. I mean, I guess now I learnt that shortcut. I'm trying down here because the other way felt fatal. That's nothing. No, why put this little path here? It's constantly full of things that seem to be leading you to nothing. Bread. Have any of you from SK or have any of you seen that that photograph of Starmer on like a plane? It looks like a plane, and he's surrounded by journalists, and he's just laughing. He's just throwing his head back and laughing. Everyone's having a great time. It's an emotionally brutal image to observe. Now I'll just climb back up to what I guess is the intended route. Show them all. There's the Harry Cook. It's... Oh, welcome, Frugilus. We were a big Starmer photo appreciating the SK Crusader channel. Yeah, of course. He is a fascinating guy to observe. He's got the sort of uncanny head meltiness of Tommy Wiseau. I'm just going to jump here. Yeah. I think I need to get that far with full health, and then I can tank the full damage. Bread. Why is it daytime now? The fact I could always go up here. That is brutal. Your uncle's Keir Starmer? My uncle's Wes Streeting. Can we think we can fight them to the death? It would be good to see the cabinet in some kind of Saw-like scenario. My uncle will kill your uncle? Sounds good to me. Where do I sign? Oh, okay. Is this a suggestion of where I could have gone? Is this now going to tell me the correct route? They would, yeah. You'd have none of... What is this? What's this nightmare geometry? Is this a route? Is this a path? What a baffling game. Everything about this is so confusing. It constantly just... I mean, there's always a way that you think you're supposed to go, but it seems impossible. Okay, so is this the... Alright. Arrow, bow and arrow. And we have to hope we can do enough damage with the bow and arrow before everything just comes and gets us. Oh, good. It's AI... I'm so far away, its AI will not pathfind to me, but I can do damage. Great. How many arrows shall I put in it before I do? I'm out of arrows. West Street's not going to do stand-up. Of all the things that people know about Lembic Opik,
I'm speaking
did you
to
know
you
that
at
he
what I
is
know is an
technically
increasingly challenging time.
Did you know that he's technically a citizen of like an extraterrestrial colony? He is a citizen of like a sort of semi-imaginary space colony. Asgardian, that's it, yeah. Which sitting PM would do the best 5-minute set? Anyone who's ever served? I think you go back too far and then they won't do anything. Their stand-up will be too prim and proper. They could probably only manage... Tentacles Brothers! Okay, here we go. Tentacles Brothers. Oh,
Bread.
So there's an
Bread.
auto-climbing quirk to the character's behavior, which
Bread.
I'm going to go on a limb and say really sucks. If you go near anything he thinks he can climb, he'll stop what he's doing just to have a little go.
Bread.
Oh, there's no way. There we go. One hit. Did I get hit in return? I'm doing some very bad trades. Yeah, brutally bad trades. Let's just equip this big axe instead. Okay, can we get anything from this? No. But if we are lucky, the saving grace of this
Bread.
game is that when you die, everything is exactly as you left it. All the enemies are still dead in the same spot. And what I'm hoping is that the boss is also just as injured as you left them. So you ultimately will always win every fight. You just may have to run around a bit. Do you get more arrows? Oh, wouldn't that be a bliss? Would that not be bliss? Equip. I didn't see an arrows like indicator. Equip. Albright, I cannot even equip it. I cannot even equip that weapon. I don't know what the intention is. Are bows just like a use-upable item that you should fire all the arrows and then you should throw them away? Can you equip stuff to those 3 slots at the bottom left? I can drag weapons around, so you'd think maybe I could. Maybe when I get magic, it's for magic. So, I mean, it implies there's a lot more game to come if I've not... Okay, I'm not taking full damage from that, so that's good. And that one boss that was in the middle now... somewhere else. Okay, there's one of the Tentacle Brothers. Is that the guy I was fighting before? They no longer seem bothered that I exist. I don't think their AI is triggering. Should I go up to the chair? No, I'll go round. Let's go round. Have you consumed all your rings? Yeah. I don't think that's supposed to look like that. Oh. The further we get through the game... Oh, hello. It really doesn't feel finished. Oh. Yeah, alright. Okay. Does the boss want to follow me down here? But where's the story they were talking about? Where's the horse? I want to ride the horse.
Friends, come quick.
Oh, just let me die. Something kill me. Just let me fall further. Let me fall into the real death barrier.
And now...
No, still going.
time
Still
for
alive,
the-
am I? Ah, please, something kill me.
Hello, Sean. It's me, the horse.
Please, the death barrier is not killing me. Oh, I can climb up here, though. Oh, I've fallen. I'm just hanging out at the death barrier. Please, something kill me. Please. Do you know, I think I've been naive. I think I really looked at the description of this game would have a story. And I thought, well, I'll find one. But there is an exterior to this dungeon place. Like, there is something else. So I don't know why they've hidden that away. Probably because it crashed the game, but that's fine. It was fun before the crash. But I really did think, like... I believe the person was sincere. They wrote all these blog posts about, you know, never stop creating. And they wrote all this... They wrote a big content warning on the Steam page about how the story deals with a lot of troubling themes, including, like, sexuality, finally. But when's that going to come up? Are they just referring to the Tentacles Brothers?
Bread.
Is it just the Tentacles Brothers that might bother people?
Bread.
Alright, well, I thought that might do something. To make your own story. Well, I've made a wonderful story about a developer who really did try, but probably hit a few blocks along the way. I guess I've made that story up in my head about a sincere person trying to tell a relatively generic story, but in having a genuine intention to do so. But do you know what? For all my naysaying and my poo-pooing and my squealing, for all my bratish complaints, I've been having a great time. The game's kept me going. I'm making progress. I've never stopped. I think it could be one of those like traditional video game stories where it's just in the instruction manual and you'd never know there was one. I don't really fancy killing the boss, and I don't see the advantage of doing so. Like, they're not... Well... Like, they're guarding this, right? So I could just go here. Great. Well... And if I click interact, what will I do? Nothing. No, that's just a chair that you like. Okay. Oh, it's the Tentacles brothers. Hello. So there were two of you. So who's that? Is that the Tentacle dad? Tentacle father? Oh, that guy's not real. That guy's not a real guy. Okay. Bread. Okay, I one-shot one of the Tentacles brothers, which is a good start, I think. Let's lure the other Tentacles brother out into the open, and then maybe we can deal with him. I think that guy's not real, and we should ignore him. I think that guy's just got his own issues, but he's not a canonical Tentacles brother. Okay, I've got damage numbers. This is a real fight. This is really happening. I am really in combat with a Tentacles brother. I like how they're called Tentacles brothers because... Second boss killed. Yes, just ignore that guy. He's not really there. Look, he's dead. He's back. Okay, what now? Like, this must be the way because there was a boss. And you don't put bosses... Well, I mean, you can put bosses in the side area, but I just don't think this would. So what now? Whoa, careful. Are you king now? I mean, have I completed Lord Velimir's castle? One thing I genuinely... I fell again. It's just so dark you can't tell when you're going to fall. I fell. I fell again. Do you think I've completed it? I just want a credit scene. That's all I want, really. I mean, I don't know. I think people criticize, but there's nothing wrong with it. You know, you can see how much effort they put in because I can see all the way to the starting area from here. I started over there, and now I'm over here. What's not a video game about that? I've played a video game. I liked how the game was unraveled more and more until the point where I can run across the entire death plane and see the entire game from below. I think that's had a nice narrative feel to it. I don't think I have any complaints. Do you know what we can do? We can now run behind that door. You know, there was that door that we couldn't get past. Well, you know, there's clearly more game, right? Because we never got past that door. Oh. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere. Do you know, all I want, what would make me put Lord Velimir down and never touch it again is a credit screen. A credit screen that says, you've won. Thanks for playing. This was made by, and then it just lists the guy who made it. And then I'd be like, that's it, I've completed Lord Velimir. But until that happens, it doesn't feel like I've completed Lord Velimir because there are 2 locked doors I haven't got through. But there's loads of content I've missed. Like there's a key somewhere. There's 2 locked doors, so there'll be keys for them. How do you know you've missed content? Because there are locked doors. Oh yeah, they might open now. The Tentacle Brothers. Just to be clear, they're called the Tentacles Brothers because they have multiple tentacles that writhe even when they're dead. They just writhe endlessly. Hello. And here's Tentacle Father. Although he hasn't got tentacles, has he? He hasn't got any tentacles. Do you know, in the trailer, they show the character fighting this guy. And that means that in the trailer, he just made himself fight this thing that goes through different canned animations. He knew he wasn't fighting a real enemy. He was just fighting a model. So that feels a bit dishonest. I like this guy, just full stop. I just think Tentacle Uncle, or whatever he's called, just has an interesting vibe. He just seemed unwell, though. I found a gameplay video on YouTube, yeah? As in by the developer or like someone else playing through it? Guy seems to have found somewhere very different than you. Yeah? I knew I hadn't completed it. I knew there was more content. Wouldn't be a mall stream without calling someone a liar. Well, you know, that kind of behavior is easily curtailed if everyone just becomes honest with me. Albert, if you'd be willing to give me a little hint as to where this alternate content is, I'd be very grateful. I feel like I've spent 70% of the game in an area the developer didn't want the player to go to. Like, I broke that wall and everything after that felt like it was a dev testing place. Literally the second room past spawn. Let me die. Oh, although that's often easier said than done. A lava waterfall. Well, that'll kill me. Nice. You're telling me...
Bread.
Okay, the second room past spawn. So, there's a statue fallen over at the left door. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. Break this wall? And this is the real game? So I went all the way over there for no reason. I love how it's daytime. I love how I've glitched the game into being daytime. I was never supposed to... Oh, hello. Albrot's found me the real video game. I think I'm heading over to where the locked door was, though. This red rock looks a lot like that. No, this is different. What I would give... Oh, my life. Okay, fine. Oh, dying several times on this climb and then it ends. Okay, well. Well, I'm not going to die. No, I will, but I won't. I will persist. That's what I can promise. I won't quit in the face of absolute pointlessness. This guy doesn't know you can go into the sky by punching. Yeah, thank you, Albert. Without you, we would have stopped playing Lord Velimir. Where am I? Am I up? Am I up? Nice. Okay. Oh, hello. Epic weapon. Yes, here we go. Now I'm gaming. That's just a good... Oh, I got a rapier. I don't know a lot about swords, but that 1,000,000% is not a rapier. I think they're just using words randomly. Like, aren't rapiers very similar? They're like... Maybe it is a rapier, actually. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking... Oh, hello. Someone buried the lead on this. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were a friendly NPC. I don't know why. Obviously, I should be able to tell. I should be able to read the room. I just thought you might have been nice. Okay, well, this is doable. I'll pop back. That is not a rapier. That's what I thought. Bread. Oh boy. Okay. The fact you could go up there, the fact that that shortcut was there, that sent me. That sent me to Loopy Land. Okay. Corrunch. Don't Corrunch up. I'm gonna have to roll. Corrunch is a lie. Corrunch is a trick. Okay, so epic is better than rare, right? That's like RPG basics. It's sort of strange to describe a sword as epic, isn't it? Because in the vernacular of like old bards and legends and stories and tales and fables. Oh god, hello. Victory. Geet, demon, fallen. Great. But where was the open world from the demo? There was there's a huge village and loads of things in it. Why have they taken that bit out? That was the most interesting bit. You could ride a horse. Why would you go to the trouble of putting that in and then not letting people ride on the horse you made? Okay, get up here, please. Okay, great. Whoop. Stamina, get back. Okay, run, jump. Oh, God. You're going to die, aren't you? Great. But not from me. I got that far in the demo. They built a whole open world. They built a large area. There were different enemy types in there. There were werewolves. You could ride a horse. I just don't understand why you would go to the trouble of putting those things in and then not include them. I just think you would use every piece of content you had. This is someone just throwing lots of stuff at the wall, right? Just to substantiate the feeling that this is a video game. Why have they hidden what to me felt like half of the game? That might be where the story is, you know? They honestly just might not be a particularly talented developer, and there is stuff and just no one can get to it. Have you found the developer's YouTube account? I did, but it was just lots of gameplay stuff. And honestly, because I was intending on playing the game, I didn't want to see it all. But I mean, I might look through it now that I've lost all faith. I don't imagine there's much past this, right? I imagine this was only here to house the demon. But who knows? There's some very strange geometry over here. Maybe that's something for me. He posted a tutorial about how he made the throne room where you sat on the chair and died. Is that the Tentacles Brothers throne room? Oh. Ah, Nysandra Vespera. Well, I don't think I'm ever going to leave this boss mode because she's dead. So... Oh, there's the locked door from earlier. Very early on in the game, you can find a locked door. And he is behind it. Yeah, you think I've won? I want a credit sequence. I'm not asking for the world here. When games are finished, they say, here's who made the game. I'm only asking for a pittance. Here we go. Look, progress. Here we go. Finally. Finally, progress. Oh, maybe not. You make your own. I'm finding it very funny. People being like, Sean, you've won. Sean, you've beaten the game. Sean, you've beaten it. Does it feel like I have? Doesn't feel like I've beaten anything. Looks like I'm still going. Look, I just found another boss and beat it. So you're saying all the game's done? I'm still finding things. Look. Oh no, I've done that. No, I'm still... We're still going. Well, no, I can't have beaten the game because there's another boss still to beat. I could see him. There's a boss behind a locked door over here. What do you mean, GG? I'm still playing. I'm mid-game. I'm mid-game in here. Why are you saying I've completed it? Look, this guy's still living. This guy's doing fine. And look what I've noticed.
I love seeing new faces in the chat. I love seeing this community go from strength.
No, I'm playing this to the end. No thanks for the stream. I'm playing this through. I made an oath. And do you know what I'm going to do? At the very least, I'm going to kill that boss because now that it's day mode, all the geometry is revealed and I can climb across the ceilings. I could have done this the whole time. I think that's why they made everything pitch black, so that you couldn't see how possible it was to do this. No, I'm still... Look, I've got a whole boss here. Who knows what this boss will drop? This boss might drop a key to the final area. And then I could be done with the game, right? Once I've unlocked all the doors... Look, they put a whole enemy here. It's Shrek. You almost had me leave the game before we met Shrek. Bam, look at that. Victory. Geek Demon fallen. You tried to rob me of that. That's what you tried to take from me. Now he's going to have the key for the final door. All right, maybe not. But look, he had a name, he had a moveset, he was Shrek. You know, there's still more in this. There's still more things here. We met Shrek. And now that it's day mode, I can see all the geometry. Everything's become trivial. Everything's become very, very trivial. Does it at least open from this side? Maybe they wanted me to realise. Yeah, it was the Ogre Keeper. It really was Shrek. They really had gone, it's an ogre, it's got to have green skin. And I can't think of any reason why they'd have that association beyond Shrek. Okay, when you put your weapon away, that's when you get the height. There's actually no way to leave this room. Luckily, I've become an absolute hack mode speedrunner. Excuse me? Oh no. I think I was still picking up velocity, like full velocity. When I finally went off, I smashed my legs against the floor at an unbelievable speed. Okay. So there's only one thing left to do. And that is get past the other locked door. Obviously, I've gone past there, and it says locked at the top of the screen. Are the invincible demons still walking about? Yes. But they're invincible, so what do you want me to do? I've sat on their chair, so I think I've rinsed the content that they represent in the game. Although I haven't seen them in a while, but then again, I've been taking the cool guys route, haven't I? I've been taking the speed running mode. Oh dear. Speedrun mode ended. Where am I? Zoom out? Where am I? Why is there an arch here? I don't think anyone's supposed to... Oh, I see. That's the bridge. Okay, well. Oh, it's not all bad. Look. There's here. I could probably punch my way up there. Yeah, there we go. Look. Look. Gaming. Let me just... Please. Please let me up. What is happening? Just climb. There we go. See, not a problem. And then we just carry on. Yeah, there's a horse in this game. Am I really crazy for thinking it would be unusual for them to remove so much content from a game that's already lacking in content? Surely the horse is still in here somewhere. God, it's so much more playable when it's daytime. Hello. I actually wouldn't mind if you didn't do that. Okay, this is it, the last trial. Okay. We're going to use every trick in the book to find the last bit of gameplay content, which is whatever's passed over here. And then we really will have mastered Lord Velimir's castle. I hate that there's no safe way to get over there. But what can you do? And we've learnt punch rising. That they probably just forgot to put a tutorial in about that. That is quite... There is stuff. Look, there's stuff. I'm not talking out my arse here. There's stuff. Okay. Okay, could I get to the base of that pillar? Could I get to the base of this pillar, do you think? Yeah, I think that's the play. I think the play is to get down onto that geometry somehow. Yes. Yes. I'll never stop playing Lord Velimir's castle. It's all because, for no clear reason, if you put your weapon away and punch, you go up. And I think most people won't have found that because, well, why would they? Okay, just get onto the staircase. Here we go. So I never figured out, does it open from the other side? Was that the intention? Did they put the interaction on the wrong? No, I just don't know what they were thinking. I don't understand. I don't understand why they put it there. And now, the final challenge of Lord. That's a lift, right? I'll come back to that. Now, the final challenge. Get my sword out. Things are about to get toasty. This is a boss arena. Something's going to happen. This is the final challenge. It's one of those doors that doesn't open. It's just another one. What about if I click the camera through? Is there even anything there? Please, Lord Velimir, give me something. Don't make me climb out of the window. Oh, I can. Oh, I can climb out the window. What is there? In every locked door you can circumvent. Oh, nothing. Behind the door's nothing. Oh no, they're still going. The game's still going. The game's still going. Oh, creepy, eh? It's like, has anyone played Nier Automata, where you go to that white area where like nothing's textured? It's like that. Very creepy, very good. Oh yeah, very good flashing, very good strobing. Let's go directly underneath the level geometry. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about the lift. I gotta save something, haven't I? Yeah, you never been near your tomato? Well, probably nothing here. I am slowly coming round to the idea that there's nothing here. And that this game doesn't have a story. But why put content warnings? Do you know what I mean? Why put content warnings specifically for... Why put content warning for it may allude to elements of drug and alcohol use? It doesn't explicitly depict sexual acts, but it may touch upon mature themes such as war, loss, and sacrifice. And why say it doesn't depict like sexual assault? Why even say that? Why even... We advise discretion sensitive to intense violence and mature storylines. Why say things that, like, you're talking about the game has like upsetting or controversial stuff in it, which is only going to lose you people who might play it otherwise. But it doesn't have that. Might this description have been written by a non-human? I mean, it's incredibly plausible, but I mean, maybe it was just complete ChatGPT nonsense. Maybe, yeah, it could well be that the description of the game was just entirely based on a chatbot hallucination just going amok. Okay, last things last is that lift. Oh no, please let me back up. Please, I don't deserve to die here. I don't deserve to live the rest of my life in Lord Velimir's castle. Can this work? Oh, I need more stamina. Well, never stop creating, never give up. Never too late. I mean, for some people it might be too late. Certain ships have sailed. Oh, Lord. I thought I was so good. I thought I'd gone absolute mega rap mode, scurrying, clambering, absolute lord of the geometry. And do you think some of this stuff was like an intentional trick, like an actual trick on players to get them to play longer by thinking, well, here's a locked door, so maybe you can get through here? Do you think that was like an intentional deception? Or do you think it was just, I don't know, the only way I can think otherwise is you're extremely addled and you've forgotten what you've put in the game. You've forgotten what setups to pay off. Somebody called this an asset flip on Reddit today. And the dev said, you are wrong thinking a game developer should make assets. That is a job for artists. Well, you would think that someone with that opinion has then tried to put in a lot of design. I don't know, or like thought about the game elements. I can appreciate someone who's just on their own with no budget thinking, well, I can pay for assets and I will design a game out of them. People prototype with that all the time. That's like a common prototyping for indies. It's not a lift, is it? It's just the same asset they used for a lift, and it's not a lift. It's just the same asset they used for the lift. It's not a lift. Lord Velimir's castle's not a real game, is it? This isn't a real game, is it? I paid £12 for this. But it's not actually a game, is it? It's just a bunch of assets. Yeah, 12. I was excited to play through Lord Velimir's Castle. I honestly thought it was going to be a poor game, but I thought there was lots of it. Well, I thought it would take me. I thought it would be like 4 streams worth. I thought there was going to be more. Bread. Do you think I could ask for a refund just on the grounds of look at it? On the grounds of like, look at this? I mean, it's too late. It took me more than I think Steam has an automatic refund for an hour, but it took me more than an hour to figure out it wasn't a game. I think you can get another 3 streams out of this. You paid for this? Yeah, I paid £12. I was fooled. I was fooled. I thought there'd be more. I thought there was a game here. I thought a bad game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. You know, I do have some sense. I thought it'd be a low quality game, but I thought it would be a game. That was my mistake. It's a demo. No, I pressed the demo. No, in the demo there was cutscenes. There was a whole other area. You could ride a horse. If you haven't seen the demo was longer and more involved than this. It had more content than this. I don't really understand what's happened between the demo and the full release. This has less. In the demo, right? There were none of these bosses. You do a little bit of this opening bit, and then it transports you to this castle. And then you climb down from the castle, and there's a village. And next to the village is a mountain with werewolves in it. In the village is a horse you can ride. There are characters with voice lines in the village. It felt like it was a game. This feels like the demo, but the demo was released at the full release time, and I don't know why they put the demo out now. Where's the animal? Yeah, I don't understand. Bread. Can I randomize move or will it crash? No, I think I've disabled your ability to do that, so you can't do that anymore. You could remove an item you want to remove, but randomized remove has been taken off you. I can't believe Lord Velimir's Castle tricks me. £12. I'm so stupid. I'm so... I just thought it... Oh my god, the fucking demon's still here. Unkillable. Stop crouching. Stop crunching. Don't crunch. Oh my life. But you know what? Have they pushed the wrong build? I don't know. The problem is that no one else has even played it. No one else will play it. So there's... And part of me was thinking, oh well, you know, I've got it in my Steam store now, so that when they update it or whatever, I'll still have it. But of course, they said they're going to release 3 games a year, so this has been abandoned already. This is fully abandoned forever. So, what's the point? How could there be less to the demo? That's what I don't understand. This is what I've been saying the whole time, that there must be more to the game because I saw it in the demo. Bread. No, the dev, I don't think the dev speaks English. I think they're always working through translation software. I don't think it would be fruitful. And it wouldn't be kind. I can't tell if I think of them as a scammer or not. The sad thing is I think they might be sincere, and therefore they'll just be like miscommunication about expectations. I don't think there'll be anything productive to be made of that. Oh well. What can you do? I got tricked. I just thought there'd be a game. I did oof at £12. I just was excited to play it. I've been so stupid. I've been so daft. I was Lord Velimir all along. Yeah, there's an issue where if I punch in the air, there's... Well, do you know... Sort of the good news is there's another stream that I'd been planning. A bigger one. one that will probably be of more interest to you all. But I said to the other person I was talking to about it, just wait, because I'm going to start this Lord Velimir thing, and that might take a few weeks. That's what I said. I said, oh, I'll let you know, because I've started Lord Velimir, and there might be a few weeks on that. I earnestly thought this would take up a lot of time. It's just done. It's just gone. What's the highest you can punch them? No, because your combo turns into a flip. Your tipping page won't load for you. That's actually really bad if the tipping page doesn't load. Do you get an error or anything? Like, if there's an error with the tipping page, I independently would like to know. Imperial, you're under no obligation to remunerate me for buying Lord Velimir's castle. Oh, God. What's this? Don't give Sean money, he'll just boil. Yeah, I will. But didn't you have a nice time? Didn't you have a nice time with me playing Lord Velimir's castle?
I see Lord Velimir has won.
It's for a bit, I felt like it was going to be Basilisk 3000.
I see it's Geek
Lord
Demon.
Velimir's won. I lost.
It's Geek Demon.
It's
Hans.
Geek Demon.
I see he.
There was
It's
more in
very
the
blank.
demo.
There's a range error about incorrect locale provided in the DevTools console.
I see something we will never see in Lord Velimir's castle.
I see Big Denon.
I see you should spend another £12 on it again.
It's correct.
It's what my tips page
It's
is
4
blank and
more
say there's
streams.
an incorrect locale.
It's blip blop 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 blip. It's Big Denim. I see UP.
Its tips page worked for me.
I see a streamer
Tips page
being
works.
scammed, sad smiley.
I see ha ha he ho 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 hoo hoo
Bread.
hi.
I see but no pop-up.
I see Tentacle Brothers. It's Wet Midlands.
I see light at the end of the tunnel.
I see tips pages just says Lord Velimir's treasury.
It's an end credits page.
I see how can a man truly love a Hans.
It's ha 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 Harry he hi he I ho yigo ho waika ho wiguiji o ho yoagiji.
Its the tips go straight to Lord Velimir now.
It's logistically wrecked.
It's clip. I see Sean Morley hash.
It's
I'm
gameplay.
gonna go kill that last
random
great
guy.
demon.
I see Landfair Pol Gwangel Gojarich Werndrobe William T Silio Gagagak.
I see
Bread.
thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love to see new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
It's a good man doing the best he can.
It's the Paisley Tornado himself, Sean Morrill.
Oh,
I
that's
see
good.
high
Yeah, I
quality
could go by
smoked
that.
meat. I see bread people.
Oh my god, look how fast
It's
this
ha
guy
ha
goes.
ha ha.
I see
That guy's
graphics
killable.
that random guy.
It's sound that random guy. It's music
Bread. Okay.
that random guy.
I see
End
I see I
capture.
see I see ISI.
I'm gonna kill
high quality
that
Sean
last
Morrill.
geek demon,
It's AI. That random guy.
and then I'm going to bed.
I see the SLT is
12
anti-Welsh.
pounds. What's wrong with me?
I see bread.
What's wrong with me?
It's end capture.
That guy in the throne room, he can take damage. I saw a damage number. It's true. Oh, hello. Look how fast his combo is. It's ridiculous. Why have they made this so hard as well? Why is it ridiculously hard? At least it's content. I'm not content. I'm a real guy. If I can just kill this last guy, it's just something, you know, a last little win. Geek Demon? No? He was just a guy? What about you? You can die now as well. I can kill. I'm a murderer. Okay, one last demon. You get really good at your own game when you're making it? Oh yeah, I suppose that's right, yeah. That's like the classic thing. And I don't think this guy gave it a lot of playtesting. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, I have killed every enemy in the game, apart from the ones that I'm pretty confident can't take damage. I've gone to what I presume is like the final boss arena, but there's nothing there. And I don't know where the horse is. I don't know where the horse was. The problem is there's only one other person who played footage of this on YouTube, and they didn't get to the horse. They died too many times and fucked it off. I'm probably the only person, apart from the developer, who's ever seen the horse. And I can't show anyone. I wonder if I can... Hang on. I'll show you the horse. It'll be on my VODs. I'll show you. There was a whole horse. Morkive. Steam Next Fest demos. I always just give the Morkive things really lazy names.
Friends, come quick. The horse has arrived.
Looks like the horse is here.
Oh, the horse is here.
Hark, the horse.
And now it's time for
Okay, can I search this? Yeah. Steam Next Fest demos.
Hello, Sean. It's me, the horse.
Yeah, here we go. Twitch. Hello, Twitch. 3. We added 2 bits and bonus bits to 1 Oracle's Power-Ups redemption. I have no idea what's just happened. What's happening? Thank you, Twitch. We added 2 bits and 1 bonus bits. Thank you, Oracle. I don't understand what's happened. You've done a purple again. All right, look at this. Look at Lord Velimir's castle. It was so different.
But I've picked up a sword.
I mean, it doesn't look different there.
Sort of
I don't like him being here. But look where I got to. Back up a little bit.
Feel my blade.
Turn the quality up. Look, there's this whole
Do you think the developer
town.
like actually recorded someone saying that, or they found a recording of someone saying that?
The dev scrapped all the outside stuff. That's half of the fucking game, though. Let me go up to the top of this castle.
Add some talent.
Press 9. We loved Press 9. We all loved Press 9. That's why I bought the game.
Oh, okay.
And then you come back in. You're outside.
Some graphic settings to turn off whatever's making that happen. Press 9.
How long ago was the stream? 2 months ago. It wasn't that long ago.
I think there's
it wasn't that long ago at all.
Someone's tried to put lots of effects in here.
Look how big this is.
They've open world.
This is half the game.
Yes. Oh, was
this
that
is
a little
gigantic.
Assassin's Creed little climb up? Look at this. You can do a little climb up.
Look how much there
Someone's
is.
downloaded some packs. Someone's downloaded some packs here. Someone's going to make Lord Velimir proud.
That's a huge amount of effort to chuck in the bin.
Can I get
That's
my
as
sword
much
out?
as
Do I
there is
still-
in the game.
Am I still the same guy as before? No. No. Everything I've had before is lost. This is a new guy. We're somewhere else. Let's go find a sword.
This is why I spent £12. I thought this would be this would be a long campaign of things. The demo is twice the size of the game. I can't get my head around it.
It was so funny. They're doing a cutscene and you're like expected because at that
You've been
moment,
scammed.
Right,
What do I do?
Why that
Who
was
do
so
I talk
funny.
to? Off
Because the game drops you in, right? And you're like, okay, there's no story or whatever, right? We're happy
They
for that,
halved the
fine.
size of the game
and then
from
it
the
drops
demo.
you in a thing. And you're like, okay, for something, and they show you like
I was
two
expecting an
models
asset
of, like,
flip. That's what I was
skeleton
buying.
guys.
I
And you're
thought
like,
it would be
who are
this
these?
size.
Like you're waiting for a bit of text or a bit of narration, and then they just
I've
hang
been
you on this image of a big skull.
Look how
You're like,
big
what-
this is.
What is happening? Is everything okay? Is the
Over more
is
than
the
2 hours. Well, I
application
didn't know how
functioning?
small it was until 2 hours. You can't.
And
You
then
can't
it
find out
shows you
that the game's just about to end. Look,
functioning.
look, hang on. Pause the game. Look over there,
What's happening?
little.
Is everything okay? Is
Look over there. There's
is
a
the
windmill.
application functioning?
Over there, look. There's this little platform and a little tower. Maybe I can pray to someone. I could pray
And then
something.
it shows you.
Hasn't shown anything about a platform. I've got nothing against him. I've got nothing against that guy. Can we add a third shot? In 2 months, I'll watch over this. I'll do a Lord Velimir retrospective. And then eventually it'll get to this VOD bit. And at the very end of 2.5 hours of me reflecting on getting scammed, then we'll get 3 Shawns. And this Shawn won't stop shouting because I'll get more and more upset. 2 months' time, straight here, Lord Velimir retrospective. When I'll reflect on when I spent £12 on a non-game. And I'm never going to forget this. If you're the developer, you're going to end up watching this. Because no one else has made any content about your game. Only I have. And I came into this, I didn't expect it to be great. You set the bar quite low with your marketing. But I thought I'd come into it sincerely and have a good time. Maybe a little bit derisive about some of the content and the quality. But honestly, just have a bit of knockabout fun. I'm fuming. I'm fuming, and you're watching this. You've made me very. I feel scammed by you. You think you're a game developer. I feel scammed. Put press 9 back in and put the horse back in. Ugh. Steam review. You're right. Steam review. I'm gonna have to put more hours into this game.
I don't know what's happened.
It's still running. No one's ever going to have put this much time in. I'm going to have the longest hour record of Lord Velimir of anyone. Get killed. Just one last death. Just get dead. Let's write the review in emails. No, bread. No, I'm writing the review. This is my emotions. This is my life.
Bread.
Why is the escape button not working? Why can't I bring up the menu? Let me out. Oh, my life. Fine.
The winner is
Store page. That's loaded oddly on here. That's looking odd. Why are you looking odd? Oh, no, it is. It is not odd. It's not odd. It's normal. Write a review for the Castle of Lord Velimir. I was very excited to play this game, but when I... Can I make this bigger for you? No, I can't. It's not a browser, so I can't, like, embiggen. Okay, I was very excited to play this game, but the game is incomplete. There is no story, as hinted at in the description, nor any ending to speak of. There are locked doors with no solution. There are empty areas. Many of the enemies have no AI. and repeat canned animations. No, let's just pick the most important things to say. I was very excited to play the game. The game is incomplete. There is no story, as hinted at in the description, nor any ending to speak of. All of the outside content from the demo seems to be missing, making this the first game I've ever encountered that is significantly smaller than its own demo. Where is the horse? Why did the horse... What did you do with the horse? Is that enough? Is that good? I think that gets to the point. Can you recommend it? Yeah, I did have a fun time. £12 is a lot to spend on 2.2 hours. I did have a great time, but the price is astronomically whacked. Astronomically whacked out of proportion from this unfinished geometry clown house. That's like going to cinema for £1 per hour. It is extremely incomplete. There is no story, it's hinted at in the description, nor any ending to speak of. All of the outside, all of the outdoors content from the second half of the demo is missing, making this the first game I've ever encountered that is significantly smaller than its own demo. Where is the horse? What did you do with the horse? The mountains, the shrine, the village. I did have a great time, but the price is astronomically whacked out of proportion for this unfinished geometry clown house. That'll have to do. I can't be asked going over this, making this interesting prose. Remarkable that the game seems most larger and more fun with every older iteration. I just thought it had a scale to it. I did get scammed, unfortunately, for all of us. But oh well. Oh well. Brighter future ahead. And of course, come back in 2 months. I've got one friend who wants this game. Sorry, friend. I led you astray. Okay, post review. Do I recommend the game? Yes. Thank you all for watching the stream. I hope this was something. I feel like we had an experience. Got some interesting news coming down the pipeline, but please join the Discord to find that out. I did complete the game. Do you know what? I did complete the game. No one can take that away from me. I lost my pride. And other than that, I'm fine. So I am actually overall fine. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Crispin Fryer. If you are here for Lord Velimir content, I'm afraid I only do that on a 2-month cycle. But maybe I'll see you back here when we retrospect on this evening. Can't say you completed the game without getting credits. Well, I got the credits right here. It was published by GM Hack, and they did everything, and everything else was AI. So I understand. It was certainly something. We had our experiences. Now it's time to forget them and go to bed. Thank you very much for hanging out. I am going to leave now because I think it's in my best interest and for the preservation of my mental health. Do not tell anyone I got scammed. Do not talk about this evening. I'll see you in 2 months. Goodbye. Just on you, you're impervious to harm, but also can't hurt. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm increasingly glad that there's no... Was this always here? Was there always a spike trap here? That wasn't there before, was it?
I see beep boop beep boop RRSHSSJ.
Huh?
It's ready to launch in 2.
I see LUR. It's ready to launch in 1.
It's ha 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 ha.
I see zing.
It's ha 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 ha.
I see uniform.
I see unaccepted horse at line horse.
It's launching.